Hey, baby! And welcome back, everybody. Welcome back here to Resident Rise 3, where today, I don't know, I think what we're going to do is we're going to focus on making various liquids. I know for sure there's two liquids that we are going to get to today, but I want to show you kind of a little bit of stuff I've done around the base here. So you may remember in the last episode, we got our ME system set up and it is going great. I've got tons and tons of these 64K ME storage cells in here, and look at all this stuff, guys. I've got 100K spruce wood in here. I've got all this junk, and things are going gangbusters. So eventually what I want to do with this ME storage system is I would like to, what do I want to do? So, over here, I have this thing made. It's a draconic chest from Draconic Evolution, and it kind of acts as an auto smelter or doubling system. So what I would like to do is make another one of these. I'm going to leave this one here for just kind of basic smelting and whatnot. But I want to put one over here with a couple of import and exports on it that will, whenever certain ores get into the system, it will import them into the Draconic chest and it will export the products or byproducts back into the ME system. So that's a task for another time. But that's one thing I want to do. I think it'll definitely simplify ore production because, you know, I think mechanism is still in this pack. Let's type in mechanism, which I would like to get into. It's been a while since I've touched it. Mechanism has an insane way to make 5 times ore processing. And if you guys don't understand that, that means for every ore you get 5 times the output. And oh my goodness, that just sounds insane. Like, cause look already at what I got with like double ore output. I've already got more tin than I'll ever use. I've got more iron than I'll ever need. I've got more osmium than I ever want. And all this stuff, I mean, I would have to think up some pretty unique situations to use up all of this. And I'm getting more and more of it every time because I have my quarry still set in the nether, collecting nether ores. So, I don't know. It's a thought. I don't know. Some people like to hoard things, but I don't really see the point in hoarding too much. What I like to do is maybe focus on things that I need. Like if I type in diamonds, I only got 290 diamonds. That's not a lot at all. I've got a bunch of diamond ore, and we're going to get to why we're going to need the liquids that we need today, and part of it is this diamond ore stuff. But, all right, I'll show you over here. You guys, I think you guys have seen this, and you've seen that. You've seen that over there, but over here, I have set up some areas. So I have an igneous extruder set up here to make cobble. This is the same as it was back in the first base, and I have another one back here to make stone, and that is almost the same, except back here I have an ender tank full of water feeding into it, and the other end of it is going to be way down here. So I made this guy, I put an ender tank here, it's constantly collecting water, so that is a good thing. But it got me thinking I need other liquids as well, so I may as well set up other things down here to collect them too. So another liquid that would be handy, of course, would be lava. I mean, we could always use lava for various craftings and recipes, and maybe even for power production, but I usually shy away from using lava for power production. I find it a little cheaty, but what I would normally do is I would grab myself a magma crucible, and I would either smelt down netherrack, or I think you could put cobblestone into this and make lava. But we've done that tons and tons of time. Tons and tons. So let's pull back our old friend, the lava fabricator. Now, the only reason I normally would go the magma crucible route, it seems a lot less cheaty. But we're playing on a server right now with Monkey Puzzle, and we don't want to drain the server's resources. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the lava fabricator, and its sole thing in life is to turn redstone flux into lava. You don't have to put anything else except for power into it. So that seems super freaking cheaty, but whatever. All right, we're going to type in fluid conduits. We're going to grab we're going to grab some of these pressurized fluid conduits out of here. I'm also going to grab a... Oh, I know what I want to do. Is I want a bedrockium drum full of this stuff. So let's do bedrockium. Bedrockium. And a bedrockium drum takes weighted pressure plates, bedrockium ingots. We have a couple of these stored up, so it's not going to be a huge issue. So we're going to make 2 of those, and I think we can go ahead and click this in now. There we go. 1 bedrockium drum. Another thing I would like to do is to make some more ender tanks. I would like to be able to access this lava via an ender tank. So if we type in tank, does that show us anything? No. What if I type in like that? There it is. So I should be able to make this, right? Hopefully I got enough stuff to do this. 1, 2. Very good. And now we're going to have to code these. So let's put these down. Now, I have been using red on the server. So hopefully Monkey Puzzle is hip to that, even though I know he likes red. But I'm using red as my starting color. So red and red. And if I could find some orange dye. Let's see here. Orange. All right, let's just type in dye. Okay, we've got tons of this essence of dye, which should make any dye we ever needed. So if we type in orange after that, here is orange dye. So it's in a little signal like that. And I think 6 is enough. Really, we only need 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that makes sense, right? We start with red, right? And then 2 oranges equal lava. I've been putting stuff in this to quickly get it back into the ME system. It only works like half the time. But anyway, we've got our 2 ender storage tanks set up here. And apparently I have put my elementium pickaxe in here again. I'm having a hard time not putting my tools into the ME system. I mean, they're safe in there, but it's just a little frustrating. So I've got that. I've got the ender tanks. I've got the bedrockium drum. I think other than that, I might need a tesseract. So let's look in here. I do have a tesseract, and I think we're all set up to start making lava. So I'm actually going to set up the lava production right here. We're going to set it to cat power, and we'll stick this right there. And that should start making lava almost immediately. So then what I would like to do is put that there, and then we're going to put our bedrockium drum right underneath it. And this is only going to be in. And then I'm going to put this there, and then I'm going to stick that there. And I think we're going to have to get underneath it to position it right. So let's do this. And click it, and we'll do an in. I'm getting a little bit of a weird thing there, but that's okay. And there we go. We're getting tons and tons of that. Actually, we need to disable this one. Disabled. Very good. And what this should do is this should start filling up with lava. And then this should start filling up with lava, obviously. Let's see here. In, out. We want to extract, turn that off. We want to extract, turn that off. And there we go. We'll always have a good source of lava if we pull out this ender tank. And it will always be produced up to about, what is this, 6,500 millibuckets. I think it's like 65,000 millibuckets. So that is definitely going to be a drain here on our power system. So I think we have a solution to that. If we look in... Oh, I thought it was in here. Let's go back up to the ME system. Let's go up here real quick. And let's type in generator. I made myself another 64 times generator. And it's this furnace generator. And this guy produces like so much power. So until that bedrockium drum gets full of lava, we are going to put this here. And let's look in here. It's filling up and it's draining out. And now the input is 20,000 and the output is 4. So that's good. All right, cool. And yeah, so we're making tons of lava now. We're at least up to, I think, 30 buckets of lava. And this will make lava as fast as it can, I think. Is it even making lava anymore? Or is it just happening so fast that I can't see it. I think it's happening so fast that I can't even see it. Look at it. It's definitely going up. I think it's producing lava so fast, or this is pulling lava out of it so quickly that we can't even see it going on. So cool. This lava fabricator is the cheatiest damn thing I've ever seen, but it does make lava, and I think it does it without a whole lot of tick rate on the server. You know, if I had a magma crucible with an igneous extruder on top, that would be ticking off things, and it would be ticking off things. So I think this is a little safer on the server, and now we've got an awesome source of lava, which I think we could stick up here. And I think for now what I want to do is maybe put them right here. All of my tanks of the fluids that I want to keep, I'm going to keep right here, just in case, like, say, I wanted to grab a bucket. And there you go. I got a bucket of lava. Pretty cool, right? And I'm just going to stick that back in the system for now. Now, the next thing we're going to need, and I'll show you exactly why I want it. It's another Mine Factory Reloaded block, but I think it's just called the Block Smasher. And if we look at it here, it's this guy. I've already made one. Now, ideally, I would like to maybe set this up somewhere. I don't know where exactly I want to set up, but for now, let's maybe put it right here next to some power. There's a tesseract back there. But if you put a block smasher down, what it does is any block you put into this slot here, it will break and then collect the output into this block. So, that being said, I want to start putting stuff from the quarry, like, for example, let's see if I got anything here. No, it would basically be diamond ore. Really, it's just diamonds. I want tons and tons of diamonds, and I've been collecting my diamond ore that I've been getting from the thing. And I'll show you what happens if you put one diamond ore in here. It's going to break it and give you one diamond. Just one. But if you turn it up to Fortune 3 and put this in here, you'll notice nothing happens. And the reason is because it requires mob essence. So we need mob essence, you guys. I need to get mob essence in order to automate the block smashing and creation of diamond ores. So we need mob essence. We're going to need a few things for that. So let's go ahead in here. Let's type in autonomous activator. Autonomous. Oh my god, there's so many things. I can't even find it. Oh, my eyes just went cross trying to look through all this. No, there it is. I should have just typed in the extra N. So if we click this, what else do we need? We need 10 gears, but I want the different recipe that doesn't suck. I know that there's a better recipe than this. I'm actually going to put it in manually because it's not doing it for me. So if we do that and get that out of there, I know that there's a better recipe for this. I just don't know how to get through it to any eye. If you do that and then type in iron and put that there, look at that, 10 gears. I'm gonna make a stack of them just because. And then we go back to autonomous activator. We click that. I want 2 of these. Another thing I'm gonna need is another block from Mine Factory Reloaded, the sewer. Hopefully we can make that. What are we missing for the sewer? We are missing a machine block. Let's throw a few of those in there. And we're missing pneumatic servo, I think. We'll throw a few of those in there. What else? Bricks? Am I really missing brick? I think I'm missing brick. Wow, weird. Let's type in brick. I am out of bricks. I've got tons of nether bricks, but let's go ahead and type in some clay here. We'll grab a stack of those. We'll stick them over here in our, I think, is this the furnace? No, that's the pulverizer. We want them in the furnace. And I have upgraded this furnace to the Resonant furnace. So it's got a few upgrades in it. I think I gave it the fuel efficiency and then the speed ones. So it goes up to level 8 speed. And that should get us a ton of bricks very quickly. And then we can do that. And we can go back here. You know what I don't like about the ME system is that it does not remember what you typed into the system. That is kind of frustrating because that means I have to type in sewer like 5 times when I'm trying to make one sewer. So there we go. 4 sewers. I didn't need 4. I'll take the 1. We've got the pressurized crafting things. I think I want another bedrockium drum. So let's go ahead and do that. Bedrockium drum. I want a ton of everything. Of course, it's going to need a couple of these, which we will make. I make 64 of them, so I never have to do it ever again. That's the thing about having a lot of resources, is that you can throw caution to the wind. To the wind, I tell you. And another thing that would be good is to make another set of ender tanks. Because I'm actually going to set this up closer to my... I'm going to set it up closer to my experience farm so that I can very easily get this stuff. So 1 and 2 of those. Now let's get our red dye out of here. And I wonder if I have any cactus green just laying around. I don't think I have any cactus. So I think we're going to have to use the dye essence. So let's see here. I want some green dye. Or where is it? Green dye? Really? Where is just regular old green dye? Should I type in cactus? Cactus. Cactus green? There we go. Yeah. Because it's mob essence, it's obviously green. So let's set this up as green. Green, 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 and green. Now, I don't know much about ender tanks and how they affect the server, but I'm hoping they don't hurt the server too hard. I see people use them all the time, so I'm assuming that they don't. Another thing we could use is probably some ALF glass to just kind of seal this whole system in. And I think we're going to need at least maybe 1 generator. We'll take this survivalist generator and maybe a little bit of conduit. There we go. And I'll also take a hopper. Why not? Let's have a hopper, shall we? And we're going to set this up over in this area. Mainly because I don't know why... Ah! I fell. I don't know why always right here the chunk tends to not load. But let's go ahead and make this sucker load in. Do your job, game. Load in. Anyway. The whole reason we're setting this up over here, obviously, is because our essence farm is over here. And I've got a ton of essence berries already collected. And this area right here is now blank because I've moved everything into my ME system. So it only makes sense to me to, you know, set something else up down here. So I'm thinking if I do something like that and like that, that looks good to me. Now, is there anything above this? There's tons of stuff above this. Huh. How do I want to do this? Do I need to set this up somewhere else? I might have to. Because I want to be able to run power to it without it being a huge deal. And I also want to be able to feed berries into it without it being a big deal either. So let's think about this. Let's think good and hard. And I do have some item conduits here. I should be able to do both. So let's go ahead and reset those back up. I'm feeling frisky. Let's do it. And where'd it go? Yep, it was invisible. Stupid freaking inventory tweaks. Okay, so we got that there. I'm going to put my survivalist generator roughly here. And we're going to have it run its power to both of them. Because now autonomous activators take power. Which is good. They require power. And I think it's a necessary thing. Alright, so there's that. And then I would like to set up my hopper maybe like right here. I'm going to set it up like that. And then I'm going to run some item conduit off of it. I'm going to click into there. Wait, did that not do? Oh, there it goes. Right there and right there. We can remove this old boy. Get! So, what that should do... Now, I want to set this up lower somehow. Actually, we're going to remove this hopper. The hopper is no more. And what we're going to do is... I'm going to find my dolly. And we're going to pick up this whole thing right here. And it is actually just going to feed directly into it. So we'll do that. And we're not going to set this up to pull yet. As soon as I turn this to redstone mode, active without signal, it'll start pumping. But what I want to do here... Now, why isn't the item conduit... Oh, I know why. I need to set up the sides. So let's go here. Man, this one is missing an augmentation. That is a little strange. Okay, blue. How about now? I keep forgetting which sides are blue. Oh, that was it. It suddenly appeared. So we want this to be insert. Very good. And I think we need to do the same here. Blue, blue, and insert. Very good. And as soon as we turn that on, it'll start pumping berries into these autonomous activators. But I want to set up some stuff first before that happens. All right, we're going to set up our sewer down there. And we're going to set up our pressurized fluid conduit here. And inside of that, we're going to put the thing here. And then right there, we're going to put another pressurized fluid conduit. And it is going to go in our first series of ender tanks. Like that. And I think we can set this as... No. We can set this as insert. We can set this as extract. I can set this as extract with the redstone signal off and set this one up as the thing. Very good. Okay, so I think that's set up correctly. And now all we have to do is maybe just surround this with glass. So we'll just do that, 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 and that. And we can just, for good measure, put some like right there. And I think all I need to do... I'm going to look in here. Well, one thing I definitely need to do is put some charcoal into this generator. We'll just run out here and borrow some from this guy. Doot and doot. Actually, we could grab a bit more than that because we want this to run a good long time. And yeah, we'll just shove them here in this hopper. Doot 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 doot. And that should start powering up the autonomous activators. There they go. They're getting powered up a little bit. And as soon as we turn this on, theoretically, it should start collecting mob essence. There we go. The essence bedrockium drum is filling up and emptying all at once. As soon as this fills up, it will start collecting here as well. So that'll be super cool. Yep, I do believe this ender tank is now full, and this should start filling up quite a bit. Now, this is 252 stacks of essence berries. So I think that might be enough to fill up this drum, seeing as it's already at 16 and it's at 18. But that's a good problem to have. So I'm just going to let it do its thing. I'm going to let it fill up this bedrockium drum full of delicious mob essence, and that'll be good. Now, you may notice over here, I've made a few changes to my charcoal farm. I upgraded this barrel to an even bigger barrel, and I added a deep storage unit. Okay, hold on one second, guys. Woo! I got a tickle in my throat. Please excuse me. I tried my best not to cough into the microphone. So, is this going up or is this going down? At the moment, it's going up. So that is a good sign, even with the thing going. So I might make a few more alterations to this whole system to make it even more plentiful. But I don't think it's needed at the moment. But anyway, let's go back over to the base Diabolique. Hopefully it will load in for us. I mean, that just ruins the immersion for me when it doesn't load in. Load in, please. Load in. Come on. Load in for Papa. Thank you. So now that we have our mob essence, I think I should just be able to throw this tank in here. And if I shift click like that, mob essence is filling this up. And I can put this diamond ore in here, and it should fortune 3 break it. So that gave me 2. That gave me 2. That gave me 1. Not getting very lucky with it. That gave me 4 that time, so that was a lot luckier. That gave me 4 that time. So as you can see, this is a good investment. I think I'm going to get more diamonds out of this than putting it through either like the pulverizer or the draconic chest or any of that stuff. And yeah, we'll get tons of diamonds out of this. And cool, guys, yay! We're getting all kinds of liquids. We're getting refreshed with our electrolytes, you know what I mean? And so, guys, if you have any comments or questions, just let me know. Just leave me a comment. I like reading you guys' comments. I like it very much. And if you like the episode, give it a big old thumbs up for me. I enjoy those too. I almost like those more than I like comments. And until next time, guys, we'll see you all real soon. Thanks for stopping by. Bye.